Hi guys, Official Ma here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this YouTube channel, we'll talk about men's relationship and how to get you your dream girl. If you know this kind of content interests you, please hit the subscribe button down below and with that pinned on, let's proceed to the video. In today's video, I'm going to be speaking about things that you should never do for a woman, even if you're madly in love. They say that love is blind, but for most men and women, love is not just blind. Love actually breaks them, not because love is evil, not because being in love is evil, but because of the fact that they are trying to prove themselves, they lose themselves in the process. So I'm going to be listing out in this video things that you should avoid doing for a woman, even if you're madly in love. No matter how madly in love you are with this person, never do these things. Number one on my list would be never abandon your purpose. Never abandon who you are. Never abandon your ambition just because you are in a relationship. You want to show her that, yeah, you're head over heel in love with her, but why didn't this also never forget your ambition? Don't say that because you're in love or because you're in a relationship, you have opportunities to do things for yourself. Things that you definitely know would improve the nature of your life. You abandon them because you're in a relationship. People call you for jobs, people call you to work. And because you feel like, oh, my baby's around, you start feeling nonchalant, you start forgetting your purpose, you start forgetting your directions. But one thing that you have to understand is that women love men that have direction in life. Women love men that have purpose, that is driven by something. Once you start making her the whole center of your life, trust me, you've lost it. Once you start making her the center of your identity, you would no longer be that man that she admired in the first place. Number two, do not tolerate disrespect. Being in love doesn't mean that you have to tolerate disrespect. You have to tolerate belittlement and emotional manipulation from anybody. It doesn't mean that she has to insult you over and over again, belittle you, whether in public or in private, and you keep enduring insult after insult, either directly or indirectly. Because someone doesn't really need to outwardly come to tell you that, oh, you're stupid, you're mad before they insult you. People can insult you either directly or indirectly. So because you're in love with someone doesn't mean that you have to tolerate disrespect, you have to tolerate belittlement, either in public or in private. The first thing that you have to do is that you have to call this person to order. I believe that everyone deserves grace, right? Yeah, just give her the grace at first and tell her that, okay, I don't like the way you speak to me, or I don't like the way you spoke to me the other day. A woman that really cherishes you, therefore, she would apologize immediately and she would not want to repeat that same thing again because she values you and she values the relationship, right? If she doesn't value you, trust me, that person will keep on repeating it over and over again. And some people might even start deliberately doing those things that you call them out against. Those things that you've told her that you don't like, those jokes that you feel like it's not really funny to you, she will keep on doing them over and over again. And the best thing that you have to do is to walk away because respect is the foundation of desire. If a woman doesn't respect you, she doesn't love you. Simple and short. There are no two ways about this. There's no need to actually go back and forth. If she doesn't respect you, she doesn't love you. No woman would intentionally disrespect a man that she truly loves and values over and over again. It's not possible. Number three, don't apologize for your boundaries. Everyone have different boundaries. Everyone have things that they don't really, that doesn't really sit well with them as a person. The boundary for Mr. A might not be the same boundary for Mr. B. Maybe for Mr. A, it might not really be a big deal for him if his girl comes online and she's putting on bomb shorts and she's shaking her ass online. It might not really be a big deal to him. But maybe for Mr. B, it's clearly unnegotiable if his girl comes online wearing something short, talk more of maybe even shaking her ass online. He doesn't find it disrespectful if his girl comes online wearing something short and maybe shaking her ass, but definitely he finds it very disrespectful if maybe she's joking and she starts using curse words and starts saying, oh, you're stupid, maybe as a joke, start saying you're stupid, you're mad, you have a big head and all that. Mr. A doesn't find it funny. He finds it very disrespectful. But for Mr. B, it's funny, right? So those two people, no one is really bad because they have different boundaries. They have different things that are disrespectful to them. So don't apologize for your boundaries. It's left for you to state those boundaries to that person. And if they feel like it's something that, yeah, they can run with, then therefore they, tag along. Number four, never fund her lifestyle at your expense. Spoiling a girl can be sweet. That is if you can afford it. Cut your coat according to the size of your material or according to your size. If you can afford spoiling her, you can afford buying those gifts for her, then it's fine, it's cool. But if you can't do that and you're trying to impress this person and you start sacrificing your rent, you start sacrificing your savings, even your school fees, that is not love, but financial suicide disguised as love. You're not in love, you're crazy. Sorry to say. Don't go broke trying to please a girl. If you can spoil a girl, spoil her according to your own means. Do things for her according to your own means. You know how much you're earning, you know how much you can afford to spend, how much you can afford to give out. Do that according to your means. When you go to a restaurant, you want to meet up with a girl, you know the kind of restaurant that you can afford. Don't go to a place at the end of the day you're washing plates because you can't afford to pay the bill, or they give you a mop to mop the floor because you can't afford the bill, right? Before you go to a place, before you go to a restaurant, go on Instagram, check out their menu. Is it something that you can afford? If it's something that you can afford, fine. Then you go to that place. But if it's not something that you can afford, go for the options that you can afford. Everyone have their person. If she doesn't want to go on the date because maybe she thinks that that place is not high class enough, then you know that that person is not for you. Do not try to spend your savings. Do not try to lose yourself or go broke because you're trying to please a girl. Number five thing that you should never do for a girl, no matter how much you love her, is that you should never stay after repeated betrayal. Like I said, you can give people grace. That is if you choose to. Everyone deserves grace. Give them grace at first. Maybe they made a mistake, right? And if they keep on repeating that betrayal, maybe lying, cheating, then that is a repeated pattern. That is a repeated flow. That is who they are. That is this person's behavior. It's no longer a case of maybe making a mistake. That is who this person is. Please believe them. Don't allow love to lead you to start accepting cycles that destroys your mental health, that destroys your soul, because the longer you stay on the wrong bus, the more expensive it is for you to get home. Number six, never try to fix her. If she's emotionally unstable, or perhaps she's dealing with childhood trauma, or maybe she's addicted to drama or something of that sort, this person have an issue, do not try to fix them. Don't think that your love can save her. She has to do the work by herself, because trying to fix a broken person often breaks you instead. Hurt people hurt people. I don't know if you guys understand. Hurt people like a noun, hurt people like a verb. That is, people that are hurt ends up hurting other people. That will be all for this video. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you found this video very useful, please give this video a very big thumbs up. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button to be part of our community here on YouTube. I love you guys all and see you in my next video. Cheers!